guys, it's Jennifer and I am ready to start this new series with you guys. I am so excited. So this is, you know what? Let's jump right in. Alright, so I haven't, as of when I'm filming this, I haven't come up with the great name that I'm going to call this series, but this is basically my search for my Holy Grail mascara. I have several that I'm going to try and then I'm going to test out that I've invested in. I've got to find my best mascara. Right now, my favorite mascara is the green Essence Princess Lash and the Maybelline Sensational. I love to go in with the Princess Lash because it lengthens and the Sensational really helps separate. So I need to find that in one mascara. That's the hope. So as you can see, I have no mascara on, which is why I look super weird with this very grungy, heavy eye look with no mascara. But today, I'm going to start with the ILIA mascara. This is fairly new. This is the Fullest Volumizing Mascara, and this was sent to me free from PINCHme for my honest review. I have had this for several months. Normally when I do this series, I'm going to be coming to you after about a month. So give me a month of testing it. I'll show you what it looks like on and versus off so you can really get a feel for how it looks. But what I'm also going to do is I'm also going to check in with you at the end of the day so you can see what I see. So I already know my thoughts because I've been using this mascara for a while. So it's obviously not my Holy Grail or I wouldn't still be filming. I don't know, maybe I would be. But anyway, I want to tell you why and I want you to see for yourself. So before I do anything else, let me go ahead and put some on one eye. That way you can see side-by-side comparisons of what it looks like. I have my Toddy Beauty palette because this is like the biggest mirror that I own. It's huge. So let me go ahead and I will speed run through this application, but I'm going to do at least 2 coats. I really go in, you know, it's 2 to 3, but at least 2. So I will be right back after I put this on. See, I think, some of my struggles with this mascara. So let me show you first the brush. It is a fat brush. I think Better Than Sex is kind of like this. It's got this sort of hourglass curved thing, which is very interesting. All right, and you can kind of already see the formula as well. So part of what I'm experiencing, I'm going to zoom you in just a second, is that it is so thick. It's real easy to clump. And then when it clumps, I have to go in and want to try to get it off, and then I smear it all over the lower lash line. It honestly, this performs better than this usually. This is kind of the worst that I've seen it. But it does get clumpy. So let me zoom you in. Hello. It's going to take a second probably to focus on my eye. There we go. All right, so I want you to look at the side-by-side of the difference between the mascara and the non-mascara side. So I'm going to try to do some various different poses. Hopefully you can get a feel. So there you go. So you can see kind of like, so it gets clumpy, like it really does. I've tried to build it up. I've tried to work it there. And it's just got a little bit on my eyelid, but it gets clumpy. So, but you can see, like, volumizing, lengthening, you tell me. I mean, I think it's decent. It's not amazing. It doesn't blow me away as far as the volumizing and lengthening, but it is decent. It is better than a lot of mascaras that I've tried. So let me go ahead and put some on the other one because this is driving me nuts. It's probably good that this is so close so you can really see application. I will say, I do like the shape of the brush for like this. This is quite nice. Also, I want to say that my shimmer, I did not put on any glitter glue, and I should have, and it's spread quite a bit, but it's okay because you can never have enough, in my opinion. All right, so there you go. Again, gonna kind of let you take a look at those. So that is the ILIA mascara. So final look at what this looks like. I'm going to go about my day. I'm going to live my normal life, which includes walking. I walk several miles a day in the wind and cold and whatever it's doing. It is, I'm going to be honest, it's 10:30 right now. So I am off today. Obviously it's a weekend, but it's 10:30 right now. I'm going to just go about and live my life because I want to show you the experience that I am having. I will say, just looking in the viewfinder, gosh, mascara makes such a difference, doesn't it? It really makes, even if it's subtle, it makes such a difference. But I'm going to come back and update you on this, but for now, there you go. That's the application. That's what it looks like. And I need to come up with a great name for this series. Hopefully by the time I publish this, I will have a great name, but I hope you enjoy this series. I plan on doing this with a lot of mascaras over the next year. I plan on looking one mascara a month. I think a month is a good amount of time to really test it so that I can come back to you with my thoughts. But I am jammering on and on and on, and I will see you guys this evening. Okay, I am back and it is 5:45, 7 hours. I've had it on for 7 hours. Yeah, so I'm going to give you a close up, but actually let me just go ahead and do that. I want to give a shout out to Blend Bunny Cosmetics because your eyeshadow is amazing. That's what I'm wearing today. Also, I've had my glasses on for a bit, so we're going to see red marks, and it's been a full day. So you're going to see a bit of everything, but let me go ahead and bring you into the mascara situation. So as you can see, it's definitely still on, and it's held its shape pretty good. It's so clumpy, and I mean every mascara is going to be a bit of this, but it's just, you can see like how hard it is for me to physically separate those. But one thing that I do want to call your attention to is this. I do have some black seepage, if you will. Now, this is actually not as bad as I see on a regular basis when I use this mascara. Normally, I have hair in my mouth. Normally, when I use this mascara, it's quite a bit worse underneath. Not so bad that I don't use it, but it is, I mean, there is definitely some transfer. Let's see on this side. My hair is just everywhere. So yeah, you can see right here how there's a little bit. Obviously, my concealer is, I wore a very light concealer today, so a lot of it's missing. You can see a little bit of transfer, but I think for the most part, pull it out just a little bit. For the most part, they still look decently coated. All right, so let me bring you guys out and let me sum up my thoughts. Okay, so let me go ahead and give you my thoughts on this mascara. I'm not going to say that this is a holy grail for me. I really like it a lot. I think it's really good. The formula itself is really good. I find that it holds, and yeah, I do have a little bit of transfer by the end of the day. Like I said, today is not even the worst that I've seen it. I've seen it pretty bad, especially with masks. If I have a mask like right up at all at work, there's a bit more transfer. So that's a little bit of a bummer. The biggest thing for me, though, was the brush. I just find that my eyelashes are just so, I don't know, maybe they're sparse, maybe they're short, maybe they're just too close together. I don't know what it is, but this kind of brush just doesn't want to play nicely with me. It just doesn't want to separate. And I mean, if you take a look, I mean, you can see what I mean. Like, it's kind of clumped on each individual bristle. And if it's clumped on the bristle, how can the bristle get in there to separate? Now, having said all of this, I have had this mascara for a little while. It says it's got a 12-month shelf life, and I haven't had it that long. But I got it right when it came out. So, several months. I can't remember exactly. But it's not a holy grail for me. I am going to continue the search. However, I'm glad that I have it, and I'm keeping it as a backup, and I'm still trying to use it. It's not horrible, and I don't hate it. It just doesn't do for me what I want it to do. And I'm also, I'm going to be including some shots of my Lash Princess and what that looks like, so you can see exactly what I mean. Like, I think it's just okay. It's just not blowing me away. When I first got it, I actually was pretty impressed with it. So that also makes me wonder if it's just over time, it just kind of gets a bit more clumpy. As I said, it gets more clumped into the brush. Maybe that's a thing. So maybe if you like constantly got the mini version of this, I don't know, maybe you'd have great results. But that's it for me on this mascara. If you have tried it and you are loving it, let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And remember, it's okay if it works for you. That's actually quite great, and I'm very jealous. I wish it worked for me. I wish this was the one, but I think I'm going to keep searching. It's not a horrible mascara. I just don't think that it is just blowing me away. Alright guys, so that is it. That's my very first mascara review video as I search for this Holy Grail mascara over 2022. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know. Be sure to subscribe and give me a thumbs up so I can keep making content like this. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!